In starting this project, I looked at what is coming our way. And obviously, the future is very difficult to predict. And there is a lot of discussion going on, for example, on the question of what comes after the Millennium Development Goals. So these goals have set the agenda for most of the large international civil society organizations. And the discussion is now, what do we change? What are the goals for the next 15 years? We know that at the moment we use more resources than are sustainably available in the world. And for example, the world together is using about 1.5 times the resources which are available in a sustainable perspective. So that means we are basically living on the savings account of the world, and that cannot go on forever. So we have to reduce the resource consumption. And that means that a country like my own Germany, which uses about 3 times the available resources, needs to use much less. So if we talk about development in the future, we cannot just talk about what needs to change in Africa. We also need to talk about how can we reduce the waste we have in our lifestyles in the industrialized countries. So this puts some questions up for organizations which are raising funds in rich countries and supporting projects in poor ones. You cannot just tell your donors that it's fine to give me 30 euros or $50 and that will resolve the problem. You have to talk to your donors and say you will have to change your own lifestyles. Only if you consume less, we will have enough resources to fight poverty and to create justice around the world. So these issues are points I'm addressing in the book I'm writing. And I try to develop concepts for the sector. How can they position themselves in order to not only cope with the changes, but also to take a leading role in facilitating the changes and in bringing these developments on their way. When I came here, I thought that I, with a little bit of luck, would be able to finish my book, because I still had quite a major section to write. And I was very surprised to see that my work speed practically doubled as soon as I was here. I was wondering, how did that come about? And I think there are 2 reasons for that. One is that I could focus solely on writing the book. Normally, I have to do that work in parallel with my normal routine as a manager. And here I could just focus on working on the book. And the second thing is the spirit is so special, it is so creative, it is so relaxing, and it is so much supporting the thought process that you just need to sit down, occasionally look out of the window and enjoy the wonderful landscape, and that get down and turn your creativity into words on paper. And I felt that that was easier here than I had ever experienced before.